keep an eye on our Facebook group, Sports Done Right. Make sure you're following us there. You can also follow me, the Gov, Vince Wright, at the Big Smooth One on Twitter. And I keep saying every damn day, I got to get an Instagram going. I'm going to get that going here real soon, so stay tuned for that. And also, yes, I know the ever-popular website I'm always talking about will be coming down the road here soon with the help of the main man, Kesey Ingram, as well. So we also got the Gov's Heisman Watch. Going to let you know what has changed, what hasn't changed there. Also, the top 25, man, we got to talk about it. Some things are happening. Ohio State looking real good. Clemson with a big win after almost giving it up to Louisville. And Washington, well, they sent Mr. McCaffrey's Heisman hopes, if he had any, as Timberlake and the boys used to say, bye. So we will talk a little college football later. Like I said, we're definitely going to get into the Gophers here. Sluggo out there in the chat room is a Georgia State alum, and I want to know, now that the Braves are done in Turner Field, if maybe you can help us out with some info on Turner Field becoming the new football home to, by the way, the largest state school in Georgia, Georgia State, baby. So congrats to Sluggo on that. And oh, is it time? Is it time for my Cubbies, baby? It's gotta be. It's time. Now, you remember the last time the Cubs won the World Series. You were probably there, right? 1908. 108 years ago. The longest stretch of futility in just about any major sport. And my squad is in the playoffs with the best record in baseball. As we've talked about before, now comes all the talk about the curse, the Billy Goats, Black Cats in playoff series and whatnot, Bartman balls. Everything's going to be coming the Cubs' way now. So the Cubs, we're going to talk about not only the Cubs, but we're also going to talk a little bit about the opening rounds here. You know, Toronto, the Giants, Gary Joyner, your Mets made it. Over in the National League, we got the Red Sox and the Indians, Blue Jays, and those. Hey, man, watch out for them Texas Rangers, too, because we've been kind of focused so much on the Cubs. Texas has been playing ball all year long, under the radar, just the way I think they like it down there outside of Dallas. And, man, I'm going to tell you, that's a team you definitely want to keep an eye on as well. Other than that, we got some news and notes coming up. We also have a very interesting article here by Jared Bell from USA Today. You know, he kind of has fun doing like weekly rankings and whatnot, so I thought it'd be fun to maybe go through his article. He has Defensive Player of the Week, Special Teamer of the Week, you know, things like that. So we're going to have a little fun here for a couple hours. Sounds like Cooking with the Microwave is going to be following the show here, so man, let's do this. And oh, by the way, where are my manners? This show, we're back on SME, people. That's right, Doug Stewart's network. We've been in sabbatical. We back. We back. And the crowd goes wild on that news. That's right, baby. And make sure you're following Doug Stewart here locally. His show's on from 9 to 11. DougStewartShow.com. Man, Doug's doing big things. You can also search the Doug Stewart Show here on Spreaker. And make sure you follow his show as well. And by the way, you got to follow Sports Done Right. That's right. Both of my shows that I deal with, Sports Done Right and the Sports and More Show, make sure you follow on Spreaker.com. Make sure you hit that heart button, too, when you're listening live. We used to call it the 2-drink minimum. Like and share the show. So tweet it out there. Put it on your Facebook page, man. Good sports talk. We get into some other stuff as well. We got a vice presidential debate tonight, which I am not going to be able to kind of comment on live here as I'm going to be doing my show, but I think it'd be real interesting just to see what the vice presidential candidates have, basically because they're politicians. So, you're not going to get this Donald Trump stuff, hopefully, from Pence and Tim Kaine, the main man out of Virginia, looking to be Hillary's right-hand man there as well. So lots of stuff going on. Sports Done Right. We are back. Make sure you are also following all the rest of the shows on XSquadAffiliates.com. Cooking with the Microwave, hosted by Jon Fisher. I'm kicking it with Kesey. That's right. Kesey Ingram has his shows on there. The Sports and More show that I host with Reggie Lawrence, a.k.a. DJ Dollars and Cents. Jersey Vern and the umpteen shows that he has on there, bottom to the top show. He has the recap show. He has a show with Man De Leon. And Man De Leon is also doing big things, spinning the tunes for us on xsquadaffiliates.com as well. And also, who am I? Did I forget somebody? I think I did. We got Spicy Conversations. Oh, Togo. That's right. The Lonely Hearts Club out there as well. So, man, all kinds of stuff going down here tonight on Sports Done Right with me, Vince Wright, Sports Governor, baby. Good to be back on SME, back where I belong, man. I love it. So let's do this, man. We're going to just take ourselves a quick little break, get some drops in there for the shows. We are going to come back. We're going to get into some Vikings news. Like I said, we're going to start with the NFL, and then we'll work our way into college. And then later on tonight, like I said, we got Cooking with the Microwave, hosted by Big Jon Fisher, whose Eagles are also 4-0. Who we play in a few weeks. Now, wouldn't that be something? Bradford and Wentz, the trade, all that stuff. If we actually were able to meet Fish undefeated. And also the chat room. I'll get into the chat room as well. Like I said, that's what makes the show go. Make sure you get in there, folks. And actually, let me read some chat down here. I mean, we're just free flowing tonight. I ain't really got a script, ain't got no notes. So, let's see, who do we got here? We welcomed RC Tank Murdoch. Oh, Auntie Claire's hanging out with my mother, Reese Bell. What's up, Auntie Claire? Auntie Claire out of Louisiana. That's right. You need some gumbo. You need some crawdads boiled up right. As we used to say over in Cajun country, you go to Aunt Claire's house. Woo-wee, boy, more than my belly wide. That's how we eat down in Louisiana, y'all. Anyway, love you, Aunt Claire. Glad you're listening, Mom. Glad you are listening. And Mom is doing good after 2 margaritas. One thing Mom and Claire like to do, it's consume an alcoholic beverage or 2 or 3 or 6. Anyway, Sluggo's in here. The Braves are expediting their move to Cobb County, Georgia. Georgia State is in there getting a real assessment of what's needed to start playing football in a semi-retrofitted Turner Field as early as next year. The Braves' lease is officially up December 31st of this year. That's when the sale will be official. Yes, sir. That's cool, man. That is very cool for your school. And I can't wait. I hope they're able to get in there and get it going right away. Because I really think, man, Georgia State has an opportunity. Now, look, it's going to be a UGA state. We know this, Sluggo. It is what it is, man. And, you got Tech in town, and obviously the Ramblin' Wreck has their little niche crowd drawn out down there in the ATL. But, man, Georgia State can come in here, start recruiting a couple athletes very slowly. They got the new stadium. I mean, shoot, man, they can retrofit Turner Field and blow Bobby Dodd out the water. I mean, Bobby Dodd's just kind of a real kind of basic place. So they got some stuff to work with over there at Georgia State, man. So props to them. And let me ask people this, because a large contingent of the House of Representatives does reside in the Atlanta metro area. How is it that a school like Georgia Tech can be in Atlanta, but when I go out to shop for some Georgia Tech gear, I mean, obviously besides on campus, I can't find diddly squat. I cannot find diddly squat. But that just proves my point, man. It's a Georgia UGA state. It's always going to be. But Georgia State can do some big things, man. So, all right, we will be right back. Again, you're listening to Sports Done Right here on Spreaker.com. Also on xsquadaffiliates.com. Make sure you check out our website, man. Big things happening over there as well. So, the Gov will be right back after this break.
The number one chief rocker, Jersey Vern.
Lonely Hearts Cafe.
Spicy Conversations.
It's Vince Wright, the sports governor from Minnesota.
Man, Deli on.
microwave.
Reggie Long, a.k.a. Dollars and Cents.
Kicking it with KC.
Give it to you.
No tricks in 86. It's time to build. Check out the Doug Stewart Show Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Time right here on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. It's sports talk. It's guy talk. It's fun talk. Once again, that's the Doug Stewart Show. One half of the world-famous Two Live Stews, Doug Stewart, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Time at StewartMediaandEntertainment.com. Trust me, you'll have more fun than you can shake a stick at. And I got one question for you. Are you not entertained, huh?
Hey, what's up, T-Nation? This is your boy, Reggie Long, a.k.a. Dollars and Cents. One half of the Sports in One Show.
And I'm the other half, Vince Wright, all the way from Minnesota, the sports governor. And we have our show debuting on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network on Friday at noon Eastern Time. The Sports and More Show with Reggie and Vince. Make sure you tune in every Friday. And we are so happy we finally get to talk to you. Hey, what's going on, Stu Nation? This is Vince Wright, the sports governor from the great state of Minnesota. Want to thank you for listening to Sports Done Right every Wednesday here on SME. Make sure you keep it tuned here for me and all the other X Squad affiliate shows on SME. Peace.
The votes are in and it's official. He's Minnesota's #1 sports color commentator. The people got it right, and now it's time for you to get your sports done right. With the governor of sports talk, the Honorable Vince Wright. Now, let's get back to the show.
Welcome on back to Sports Done Right. I am the Gov of Sports Talk in the great state of Minnesota. Proud to be your sports governor, duly elected, running unopposed. And I'm just happy to be here with you, the great people of this state, this region, all over the country, to my peeps down in the ATL, my home away from home. Oh, man, I can't wait to get back down there. Cannot wait. But, folks, we got to talk Minnesota Vikings football. It's time. They did it. They looked good, by the way, didn't they? I thought they did. And the defense goes without saying. I'm trying to pull up these stats here, so bear with me here on Sports Done Right. One of the other things, too, that I wanted to talk about, especially with this this squad, besides the defense, is the offensive line finally played decent last night. So props to them for that. Also, I wanted to say Manning. You know, we didn't sack him, if I remember correctly. I do want to say, however, that we had some pressure on him at some critical times. And I thought, you know, hey, this could really work out, and it did, to the tune of 24-10. Oh, and I see the big guy has joined us as well. Let me make sure his music's up here. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way in our chat room from the New York metro area, the Jersey side of the river, by the way. The one and only Jersey Vern will cue the music. Sinatra. What happened, Jersey? Yeah, Jersey, don't bore us. Tell me about it.
Start spreading the news.
That's right, Jersey, spread the news.
I'm leaving today.
And I ain't coming back. That's right, folks.
I want to be part of it.
Jersey Vern in the house. All right, so let's talk a little stats here, and then we'll get into kind of some of the backstories. We'll talk a little bit about Odell Beckham Jr., what's going through his mind with some of his antics. We had your boy Eli Manning, 25